Nothing is more important to the New York and Atlantic Railway than the safety of our employees and your community, whether you're in Queens, Brooklyn, or Long Island.
The number one rule on the New York and Atlantic is safety first.
Safety. Everything we do involves safety.
The number one rule on the New York and Atlantic Railway is safety first.
Our people, many are your neighbors. Protect the safety of fellow employees and the safety of the communities we serve. That's why we recently hosted 3 4-day training events at Fresh Pond in Queens and on Long Island. More than 400 first responders and hazardous materials, or hazmat teams, got the critical experience they'll need to keep you safe should there be an incident on the railroad where support is needed. The New York and Atlantic Railway has provided this type of first responder training for nearly a decade. Overall, our railroad handles limited amounts of hazardous materials, only what's required of any railroad by regulations, and this is mostly LPG for heating homes on Long Island. Railroad tank cars have proven to be one of the safest ways to transport LPG, and in more than 20 years of operation, the New York and Atlantic has never experienced a breach to a hazmat tank car. Emergency responders from 4 nearby fire companies took part in a 90-minute railroad hazmat orientation on actual locomotives, tank cars, and a flat car equipped with fittings that might be encountered during an emergency. There's even a boxcar that has been made into a rolling classroom. The training focuses on safe practices around railroad equipment and emergency response procedures. Through this type of training, emergency responders will be even more prepared to handle hazmat incidents in a safe, professional, and effective manner. And this exercise was just one in an ongoing series that educates emergency responders about railroad equipment.
Training on any type of potential hazards we have in the city is always beneficial to a first responder. It's a benefit to know what we have coming through the different neighborhoods. When we respond, who we're going to talk to, because we're not the experts in everything. So we have to know if we have problems that we're unfamiliar with, who we talk to. A day like today is great, so the first time that I'm meeting them is not at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out how we handle a potential problem.
It took a lot of planning, a lot of work, a lot of coordination with the FDNY, with Chief Bergamini, and we were able to pull this class together and give them exactly what they wanted as far as the training that they needed to best respond to situations.
The New York and Atlantic Railway host these events at working railroad locations for hands-on training. We are grateful for the substantial cooperation and support from other organizations that generously provide their equipment, time, and expertise. In addition to training local fire companies, we also hosted full-day courses for Fire Department New York hazmat teams. These highly professional responders embraced the classroom and hands-on training opportunities. The responders worked on different types of tank cars and learned about how to assess risks due to a derailment or leak. Training was also conducted on tank cars which might need to be capped at the site of an incident.
The safety training that we're performing at the New York and Atlantic is important because you want to be prepared in the event that something happens. You don't ever expect that something will happen, but better to be prepared if it does. It's also a great opportunity to interface with our first responders and elected officials in New York City and on Long Island. It's great to have the knowledge of who you should contact in the time of an event rather than waiting until the event happens to make that connection.
No job is so important, no delivery so urgent, that we cannot take the time to perform our operations safely. That's why safety is at the heart of the New York and Atlantic Railway and our parent company, Anacostia Rail Holdings. We are proud to be a part of this vibrant community, and we work hard every day to make it safer and better.